Hello folks and welcome back to How Many Astronauts Can You Kill in a Week? No, it's Mars Horizon. Welcome to part 5 of the beta Let's Play. As I said, it's time for part 5 today. Let's get straight into it. Now, I did quite like a comment from part 4, which was a free word comment, and then, of course, they elaborated, and it just started with, "You killed her." I mean, that's fair enough from B, that guy. But a few tips, thank you very much to him, her, whoever it is. Take time on your first round of the minigame. Also try to get the most unbalanced options first. Other tips, use crew every round as it refills. The energy payload is a little OP now, so you might want to pick that option if you are having trouble. So thank you very much to him, her, but B, that guy, will call them. But if you remember last time out, we managed to get a new mission control base. We got mission control expansion, however we haven't quite got the money for that yet, so unfortunately we are still sticking with our 2 missions. Now, multi-crew orbit is what we're going for. That's the first one, the first mission that we're going for today. And as you can see, in terms of the research tab, it is the first of the second era human space exploration. Have we got any research on at the moment? No, we haven't. So we might as well research multi-crew EVA, extravehicular activity. Right, so the vehicle is complete for the, what's it called? The multi-crew orbit in 2 months. America are going in 6 months. I don't think we'll be able to do it in 6 months. We've still got to build our vehicles. It's going to be a little bit longer. But as long as we can beat the Russians, at least that is something that is positive. But there's one mission slot that is available. We're going to completely dodge human in space now because we've got up there. I can't really be bothered to do it again. But one mission that did catch my eye, that being a Pink Floyd fan was perfect. Far side of the moon. Not quite dark side of the moon, but it's close enough. Send a probe to orbit the moon and photograph its far side. And as well, it's got one of the most rewards, so that makes sense. We'll select a payload for this. Absolutely fine. We'll go with the Pioneer. In fact, can we rename it? Can we not rename it? Oh, it's a shame. It's the vehicle we can rename. We're definitely going to call the vehicle Pink Floyd or something like that. Right, so both of our vehicles will be done in the next 2 months, but as always, I want to say a big thank you to you guys for the continued support on this Let's Play. It's been absolutely awesome, and I'm enjoying myself more than I thought I'd ever imagine, especially having absolutely no idea what I'm doing. But the payload is complete then for multi-crew orbit, 25% minus build cost, and minus 10 reliability. That is a little bit of a shame. But the payload's also complete for far side of the moon. Excellent. So we'll go with multi-crew orbit first, design that vehicle. Right. I thought this would be the case. Got to research some of these. Okay, no problem. Go for something that's fairly cheap. Because again, we haven't exactly got the most money, which could be a little bit of a problem. Saturn. Yeah, go with that. And then booster. 13 months build time, and look how much it's costing. Well, we haven't got the money, which is a worry, and we need a large launch pad. Right, we've got to do far side of the moon. Do we get a bit of money from that? Hopefully we will in the end. But we are struggling a little bit at the moment, so that's a little bit of an issue, but we should be able to do this. We've researched the Able upper stage, so we'll go with that. Let's see. Yes, that's going to have to do. Again, we haven't got much money left, so we're just going to have to scramble and hope we can get the money that we can. So research the vehicle parts. We also need to research a launch pad. I feel like that's the biggest thing, but ooh. Okay, that's a little bit of a worry. We've got to get all of these bits and pieces researched first. So again, we could fall behind a little bit here, just off not knowing too much about what's going on. But it's going to be a little bit of a while, I think, until we get anything done now, because we need the launch pad. It's just really waiting for research to take place. I'll be back with you once we've made a little bit of progress. Okay, so far side of the moon is completed for the vehicle's completed. Sorry, for far side of the moon. We forgot to rename the vehicle. No, that's a shame. Right, training. We'll go with science training, please, and we will go. Actually, no, we'll go with launch reliability because our actually, we'll go with payload reliability. That makes sense, and we'll launch this in December. So we've got a little bit more money now, 814,000, but we still haven't quite done our vehicle assembly building yet, unfortunately. So, again, remember after that, we've got to do the launch pad. So, again, it's tricky to know what to research. And if you look, we're at July 1967. We're kind of at that stage where... what's the research? Oh my goodness. Okay. This could be a bit of a problem, couldn't it, in the end? Okay, well, the building's going to be the most important thing, so we'll get that sorted first. But next thing we'll have to go to is the launch of the far side of the moon. Now, America have done their multi-crew orbit. That's been confirmed. Russia's focusing more on the flybys and that sort of thing. As you can see, they've completed Mars flyby first. I'm not too bothered about that. Oh, didn't realise we could go to Mars. Okay, cool. But no, I think we're going to focus on the moon, because ultimately that's the main option of this second era. Maybe third and fourth era is more about space exploration more so. But next month we have got Far Side of the Moon's launch, so we might as well see how this one goes. Remember, this is just a side mission. Send a probe to orbit the moon and photograph its far side of the hemisphere facing away from Earth. Got good payload reliability. We waited a few months, so that's nice and good. And our launch reliability is about 72%. Shame we couldn't call the vehicle Pink Floyd or something related to it. Anyway. All good, excellent conditions. That means we're plus 10%. So 5% chance of an in-flight engine failure, which means the vehicle's destroyed. 13% chance of our operations failure. But apart from that, we have a good chance of this being a good launch. Bit of a heavy one. It struggles to get off the ground. Yep, we're up. Great. Excellent. And great. Positive launch. Don't have that one very often. Excellent. So one action on each turn of the task. So, focus on what the comment says. Take a little bit more time on our first turn just to work out what's going on. So, perform translunar injection. Okay. So, got to work out how we're going to do this. So, yes, that's okay, I think. We've got plenty of turns, so as long as this goes well, we should be okay. And as you can see, it's very low, the negative on a task, which is excellent. So, much larger chance for error. And as you can see, I mean, 1% was the margin there, but it's worked. Okay, not brilliantly, but it still has. And finally, to build up some red points, which you can use. There we go. So, next turn. 3 turns remaining. Let's get those. That makes sense. Just optimal connectivity path, I think. And in the 2 turns we've got after that, we can get, let's see. We've got to focus on how we're going to get the 4 purpley points. So let's just focus a bit. Maybe we save one on this turn, go for that next. And then we should be able to do that on the last turn. Hang on, let's think about it. So, this will leave us with 4 blue points. So, if we go on that basis that we do... what we're going to do in the next one, I forgot now. So, what are we doing? Optimal connectivity path. Okay. So, after this turn, we do calculated thruster burn. That gives us 5 blue points. And 4 purple points. And then... yes. Packet transfer. That should work, I think. So we get another point. That's fine. Optimal connectivity path has worked. Great. Just got to remember what we're going for now. What was it we were going for? Was it calculated thruster burn? Yes, it was. Then we'll get another point. I don't think we need another one, actually, because on the next turn, what was it we were going to go for? Yeah, we're going to go for that to get those points. So, we might as well just take the risk and get... actually, I'm going to leave it. Just go for this one. Get another point, because you never know how much we might need it. Oh, we've got a plus, so we could get more than expected here. Excellent. So, an additional purple points, which is what we like to see. So, one turn left. It should be nice and simple from here, really. But just in case. Oh, dear. Oh, no, it's just about completed. We got lucky there, but we've completed our objective with one turn to go. So there we go. We've performed translunar injection. But next task is to achieve lunar orbit. There's 2 tasks then here. Okay, a little bit more tricky this time. Okie dokie. So there's only one way we can start here, really, isn't there? Get 2 points each. Excellent. I do quite like that. This is a brilliant feature of this game, the mini games. It does make you think. A lot of strategy involved. I like it. Okay, 3 turns to go. So, how many get what we need? So, that makes sense to me. Get all the blue points, and then we need 6 red. Maybe a little bit too much we're asking for with 2 turns to go. Just focus now. So, do we need all of these blue ones? Right, okay. So, what gives us all the blue points? So, that gives us 4. Could do with getting a purple one as well, because that'd be a good boost, those 2 points. So, we'll go with that. Again, could spend a bit more time on this trying to work out the algorithm, I suppose, but we could be here all day, so just trying to work out a sensible plan, and hopefully it goes well. But it's all going okay so far, so we've got the purple points. Okay, so 2 turns to go. Wanted the purple point to do that. And... okay, so if we add one like thunderbolt, I suppose you could call it. How do we get the free? So we go with that there to get 2. How do we get the other one? The answer is we can't, so we've got to do something here. I guess we get one of those points, get that. So if we get one of those points, that will give us 2 red and 2 blue, which we can then surely use on mission data update. I think I'm correct. This all needs to go well, though, for it to work. It's all going swimmingly at the moment. Okay. Right, 1 turn to go. So what was our plan? So mission data update. Yes. That will do it. As long as this all goes swimmingly. Oh, that's gone very well. Nice to see. Got an additional 1 point. So, have we done it already? Yes, we have. Brilliant. Done it with a turn to go. Excellent. Great, got a bit more dosh, a bit more kudos. Not kudos, a bit more kudos. And let's see what our budget review is for this year. So, it's gone up by 50. Not quite going to be in the next tier yet, but still 150,000 a month. So the research is finally complete. Again, we can't really do too much until this launch pad has been built. So, Again, we're going to have to wait for to get multi-crew orbit, but what can we do on the side just to give us a little bit of something to do? Solar Observatory, Earth Oceans, Orbital Radio. Earth Oceans we're going to go for because it gives us a lot more of those plus, or I don't actually know what they're called. Are they called like communication points? And then we might be able to get onto the next investment ladder, if you like. So we'll build the payload, the GOES. That's going to be done in 3 months. So again, I'll be back to you when that is done. So vehicle complete. Unfortunately, we're uncertain a little bit about the launch configuration. So we'll design the vehicle now. Hopefully we can without having to research anything. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Let's get the booster in first, because I feel like that helps reliability, and then we can judge what actually we need. So, yeah, it looks good. Small and powerful. And then, what's going to give us a fairly cheap cost, but... okay, so that's the most expensive. That's obviously a waste of time. The booster's actually not big enough, though. Is it? So why is there an X there now? Because they don't match? So I suppose we have to select the upper stage first to work out what we can go for. So we'll pick that upper stage. Ah, okay. So what can we... because that caster's good, you see. Must be greater than or equal to the upper mass. Right. Okay. So do we have any other upper masses that are a little bit lower in size? We haven't. Okay. So we're going to have to go with Delta. And then we're forced to go for one of these three, basically. It's going to have to be that one, isn't it? The Delta. Going to have to be. So 2 Deltas, that's absolutely fine. We'll go with Eagle. Yep, it's going to cost a little bit of money, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. It's going to take 8 months to build this, so it's high tariff stuff now, and Russia are going for the whole Mars stuff. NASA are quite a way ahead, so I think they might well get to the moon first, unfortunately. But it's going to be a while till everything's complete, so again, I'll see you all in a minute. So the vehicle is complete. The Eagle has landed, so to speak. Improved confidence in the payload's reliability, but I believe the mission's complexity will make training harder. Okay. So we want a science. Bonus, and there's no real risk. Ooh, March is a good window, but I mean, there's no real rush here. I don't quite think we want to go for. Go with. Yeah, we'll go with July. That's okay. But this large launch pad is really taking a long time to research. There's not really much we can do about it, but let's have a quick look at the funding review. No change, no surprise, but NASA are quite a way ahead. I don't think we're going to beat them getting to the moon. If you look at the missions, we are still here. They've got to there. I mean, I suppose they've got to do... In fact, they can go straight down to crewed moon landing. So... they might well get there first, unless there's a hitch, I suppose. But not really much we can do until we get to our launch. As you can see, the large launch pad is taking a long time to build. But as long as we build that and get that ready, it shouldn't take too long then to get to where we need to be. So researchers have designed a basic Earth orbiting satellite to measure the ocean's salinity. And again, remember, we're doing this to potentially get up to the next ladder of investment. Oh, nice day. Wish it was like this here today. Actually, it's not too bad outside. Eagle, July 1969. Personally, for Dark Side of the Moon as well, I would love the moon landing to be in 1973. That would just be absolutely fantastic. I know that it's not real to life, but just for that link, that would be awesome. Especially March 1970. Okay, let's not talk about Pink Floyd anymore. I look a bit sad. Right, here we go then for the launch. Best of luck. Could do with this one going well. heavy vehicle as we saw before. But it's up and away. It's just a secure launch this time. Well, you can't quite have everything, can you? So, mini-game time. Achieve Earth orbit. Bloody hell, look. I mean, we knew it was going to be complex. Jesus Christ. Okay. It's the only thing we can really do at this point. That seems to be quite valuable. Just get some of everything, but this needs to go well, which it hasn't. This could be the problem with this mission. It's a tricky one. No, we'll accept that. That's gone well though. Visual data collection. Excellent. Packet transfer has also gone well. Brill. Okie dokie. So that's turn 1 done. 3 turns to go. We want to really avoid these bottom 3 because they are very tricky and tend to not work. Right, that does tempt me. That's a good one. Antenna alignment. So how does that look? We turn to 2 turns to go after this. With 2 turns to go. It's the blue points that I'm worried about, but there's a lot of activity on planet observation where we can get a lot of blue points. So I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna take a punt, but that's not gone well. This was going to be a tricky mission, but I mean the output's only restricted by 1 from that, so it's not too bad. But that's gone very well. And then finally, oh nice. Okay, it's 2 turns to go. How do we get all of these points? I'm just worried about antenna alignment. I don't think it'll work. Humour me though. Say we do go for it. And then we get... We're not going to... The problem is we're not going to get... We can't do that because we're not going to get 8 to 9 blue points on the last turn. So what about if we go for that? Can we get 7 blue points on the last turn? Not really. So, them blue points are a real problem. I think we go for those now. The difficulty is all these blue points. We can certainly get 6 of them, but again, that just risks the pink. I think we've screwed up here. Is there any way we can get this to work? Any combination? So we need 3 red. No, it's not going to happen, is it? Screw it. Just go with what we've got. I don't think it was going to work anyway. Very tricky. There's probably some combination to do it, but... Again, very tricky. But at least we're doing okay at this point. Right. I don't think there is, but we will certainly look. Is there any combination? I don't think there is, but... so that seems to make sense. No. Didn't think there was. Can we get anywhere close and hope for a good turn? Oh, I forgot you could use two of the same. That's a good point. We've mucked this one up, I think, folks. Yeah, definitely. Just hoping for some inspiration. I guess we just go for that. Again, we can't really pass the mission, but just hope for something fairy tale, which gets us something, I suppose. But again, it was always going to be tricky from there. But it has to be said, a bit of a waste of money in the end for no reward. What's going to be tricky, mind? Shame. So we've lost that payload. Lost the vehicle into the orbits of space. And that is a shame. Mission failed. Milestone challenge deadline, 10 months. This isn't really working, is it? Very tricky, mind. Where's that milestone? I'm trying to find where that milestone is. Somewhere that bangs on about the milestone. Here we go. I mean, that's a reward. Building research costs. I just don't think we're going to get there, unfortunately. We just need to do multi-crew orbit, and Russia are actually going to get there before us. But there's not a fat lot we can do, because we didn't know that we had to research. But yeah, that's what we're going to do in the next part. So if you enjoyed that, make sure to leave a like down below. It's going to be a tricky one now to get where we need to be. It's definitely a struggle, this game, but I think maybe if I did a second run, I'd know a lot better. But this is the beauty of a first run through this. But as I said, if you enjoyed that, make sure to leave a like down below, comment your thoughts as well, and subscribe for some more Miles Horizon in the next few days until the beta finishes on Monday. But thank you very much for watching, folks. I've been CIJ Gaming, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye for now.